welcome to one and all. Myself, Dr. Rashmi Joshi Savalkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, Sri Aralti College of Science, Akola. Dear friends, this is our second experiment. This is the practical session in which I am explaining you the second experiment from the first part of syllabus, that is gram staining, and which is from cell biology. First part of practical, it is cell biology. So gram staining experiment number 2, BSc first semester 2 and practical 2. So let's see what is gram staining. Principle of gram staining. When the bacteria are stained with primary stain, crystal violet and fixed by the mordant, some of the bacteria are able to retain the primary stain and some are decolorized by alcohol. Friends, I want to explain you here first that bacterial cells are stained. How we can identify the gram positive and gram negative bacteria. So this is the practical for identifying them. So here two stains are used, in which first is crystal violet and second is safranin. In between these two steps, the mordant iodine is used and 95% alcohol is used, distilled water is used for the procedure. Now here is the principle that the peptidoglycans present in the gram positive bacteria, which helps to catch the color of first or primary stain, that is crystal violet, and it is blue in color. This peptidoglycans helps to stain the bacteria in purple color or with crystal violet. But these peptidoglycans are not freely present into the gram negative bacteria. So the first stain or primary stain is not accepted by the gram negative bacteria. So those gram negative bacteria, they will catch or accept the second stain or counter stain, which is safranin. So how it is seen or performed. Let's see one by one. The reagents used in the laboratory for the gram staining are crystal violet as the primary stain, iodine as the mordant, a decolorizer made of acetone and alcohol, that is 95% alcohol, then safranin, it is the secondary stain or the counter stain. These glass slide is required, Bunsen burner is required, then the needle is required, then bacterial culture is required, mixed culture of bacterium is required. So these are all reagents and equipments which are required here. Now see the procedure of gram staining. Take a clean grease free slide, prepare the smear of suspension on the clean slide with a loop full of sample, air dry the and heat fix. Crystal violet was poured and kept for about 30 seconds and for 1 minute and rinse with water. Flood the grams iodine for 1 minute and wash with water. Then wash with 95% alcohol or acetone for about 10 to 20 seconds and rinse with water. Now the second stain, that is counter stain safranin, is poured for about 1 minute and then wash with water. Air dry the smear, blot and dry and observe under the microscope. So what we observe after that, then gram positive bacteria which accepts the purple color or blue color, which can be identified due to the stain color, and these are gram positive. But those which accepts the red color or pink color, those are safranin, these are gram negative bacteria. So gram positive bacteria, here are some examples which are gram positive and gram negative bacteria. So gram positive bacteria are actinomyces, bacillus, clostridium, cyanobacterium, enterococcus, lactobacillus, staphylococcus, streptococcus, streptomyces, etc. Then gram-negative bacteria, Escherichia coli, so it is E. coli, Salmonella, Shigella, and other Enterobacteriaceae Pseudomonas species. These are all the bacterial species, positive and negative. These are asked in the viva at the time of practical examination. So that's why I have given you some examples of positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria here. Now friends, here is the link by which we can see the animation and you will understand the complete process of gram staining. Let's try that it will work or not.